What's up? What's up? Dr. Brook here, your local cryptopractor. And on this channel, we talk about all things cryptocurrency, NFTs, blockchain, and health. Because let's face it, you can have all the financial wealth in the world, but if you don't have your health, you are broke and poor because you're going to spend your time and money resources to get that health back. So let's stay healthy. Let's make some awesome money and have fun while we're at it. If you haven't yet smashed that subscribe button, please do so now. It helps the channel out a lot. And like and comment on this video. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about one of my favorite NFT projects, DOGAMÍ. Now, I am nearing 40. Won't tell you exactly how old I am, but a couple years away from 40. Let's just say that, right? And when I was in 8th grade, I remember so vividly having a keychain digital dog attached to my jeans, the belt buckle on my jeans, it was attached to, or on my backpack, depending if I was, moving around in classes. And I had to feed that dog. I had to give that dog a bone. I had to play with that dog. I had to do all these things with that dog to keep that dog alive. To the point that many times in the classroom, I was getting scolded, quote unquote, for not paying attention. Now, I wasn't the only one in 8th grade in the late 1990s playing with Tamagotchis. There were so many of us. There were so many, not even just 8th graders, kids younger than me in lower grades, kids in higher grades. We were all keeping our animals alive. Some people had a little kitty cat. Some people had birds. I had the dog one. I remember it was like an orange color. And these were a hot commodity. They came out from Japan. Probably like a year prior to that before it made its way into the United States. And it was a craze, these Tamagotchis. And we just worked on keeping these animals alive. And it really sucked when your dog died. It really was heart-wrenching. And I'm like, no, I have to start all over. This is so crazy. And he would fly away with little wings. And that was it. That was it. It was 2D. Little black and white images, very pixelated little dogs that we played with on these Tamagotchis. So as you can imagine, when I first heard about the DOGAMÍ project late last year in 2021, I was like, oh my goodness, this is the Tamagotchi world coming into the Web3 space, blockchain space. And was very excited about them. I came into the scene, actually. They had about 42,000 followers on their Discord channel, and they were about to do their first NFT launch a couple months after I had learned about them. And I was participating in all their contests. I was doing all the things to try to get on their whitelist, because the reality was there were so many of us in their Discord channel, and they only released 8,000 dogs. 8,000 dogs. And there's, at this time, by the time the actual mint date of the project came aboard, which was February 22nd, was their first mint date, I think there was probably like 65,000 of us. So they had even onboarded another 20,000 in Discord. So it was really difficult. And to be honest, I was really sad because I didn't get a whitelist spot. And I really kind of felt that. I'm like, oh, I'm so upset. And, the drop sold out and never made it to public sale. And so because I needed to have one of these dogs, I went on the secondary marketplace, which to buy a DOGAMÍ, we're going to get into that. I'm going to share my screen with you. But to buy a DOGAMÍ, you had to go on the secondary marketplace on object.com to get the dog. So I ended up paying a premium price for my first dog that I got on DOGAMÍ. And I am happy to say that I got on the whitelist for their second drop that happened earlier or later this year on May 31st, I believe their second drop was. And I got a dog. I was really stoked. So I have 2 puppies, 2 dogs in my collection of DOGAMÍ items. I have a golden bone and I have some Doga tokens. Now, this video, I want to give you an entire overview of DOGAMÍ and why I'm so excited about it. And I'm going to do some screen sharing with you in a moment, so hang with me. And then in the next follow-up videos, I want to do a whole series on what they're doing, why I think this is a project that you should really pay a lot of attention to, because they are really working on building a stable system before they just turn around and launch a project that's, built on sand, that's going to actually not weather any storm, especially a storm like the bear market that we're in right now. If they launched their project before they were able to actually set a solid foundation, they wouldn't still be here. DOGAMÍ is looking to build a long-term project for the Web3 space that is not only fun and engaging in a way that you can earn financial rewards for utilizing, but also that something is going to be around for a long time and not just be a fad like the Tamagotchis were, but be something like a Fortnite and a Roblox and something that is creating a huge amount of play in the Web3 world, but something that people can have fun with. So with that said, let me share my screen with you. All right, so here is DOGAMÍ's website. This is their home screen. We're just going to break this down a little bit. So into the Petaverse, you can adopt, you raise, and you earn. So if you're familiar, and maybe if you're not, you can look it up. There is a company called STEPN, STEPN. And what STEPN is essentially an NFT shoe. So you buy a shoe, and as you utilize the app with you that you buy, and you go for walks and you go for hikes and you get all your steps in, like a lot of other, apps that we have on our phone that track how many steps or how many miles we've walked that day, STEPN actually rewards you in their native token for making those steps. And so you can turn in that native token for actual real cash. So STEPN is a great project. They got a lot of, big run up when their game launched earlier this year. 100,000 users came aboard. And now that we're in a bear market and the markets are like a lot lower, STEPN has had to forcefully, not forcefully, but change their like pivot their model around, because people are making, $500 a day by walking around with these STEPN NFT shoes and doing all this stuff. And now they can no longer support that amount of output because they didn't have enough input coming back in. Not enough people were buying shoes so that they could send it back out. So we're not going to get into the nitty gritty of that right now. We will talk about the DOGA token, which is the native DOGAMÍ token, and why I believe DOGAMÍ is doing something so unique, so different, and not allowing themselves, excuse me, to fall victim to the things like building something on the sand. They are building something on a solid foundation. And this is why I'm very excited to be a part of the DOGAMÍ team, or not the team, but be a DOGAMÍ holder. We're going to go into this adopt a DOGAMÍ. I'm going to show you that in a minute, but I just want to kind of show you what their site looks like. So adopt DOGAMÍ NFTs. So you basically get this dog, and you get, like, sometimes you can have a bronze dog, a silver dog, a gold dog, or a diamond. If you are getting in on the project when they do their next NFT launch, the way that they do it is it's a closed box. So it's a box with a dog in it, but you don't know what dog is in it. You don't know what breed is in it. You don't know if it's bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. And the diamonds are the rarest. So 60% of their entire like flock, or like herd, I guess is a better word for dogs, their entire flock I gotta laugh at myself, guys. Their entire herd of dogs are 60% of them are bronze, 30% of them are silver, 8% of them are gold, and then 2% are diamonds. So if you have a diamond dog, you're going to be able to earn more exclusive rewards than you would if you had a bronze dog. Not to say you can't reach the level at which a diamond dog, because if someone has a diamond dog and they're not playing with it and they're not utilizing and they're not, engaging with it, then they're not going to earn the same rewards that a bronze dog will have. although they are more rare and people might pay more money for a diamond dog than they do a bronze dog, you still have the ability, once the game gets launched later in the year, to be able to outperform the benefits with a bronze dog than you would a diamond dog. Because the whole reality is about really looking at this dog, this virtual dog, as like a real life pet. Like, I get it. It's not a real life pet, and it's not something that can just jump on your bed and like curl with you. But the cool thing also about it is like, because it's a virtual dog, like my daughter's going to be playing with one of the two dogs that we have and utilize that dog on her phone. But there's no messes to clean up. There's none of that kind of stuff. And when you go for walks, like your own personal walks, kind of like step in, and you take your dog with you, you're going to get rewarded for that. You're going to get the Doga tokens that can be turned around and be utilized or like turned in for real cash. So that is the beauty of Web3 gaming. If you don't quite understand how that's all working, just think about Roblox. You're putting money into Roblox to buy different avatars or characters or pieces, or maybe your kids are doing it, and you never see those funds back. And if they stop playing the game, their avatar basically goes away. They can't resell that avatar. They can't do any of that for real life cash. With Web3 gaming, with a game like DOGAMÍ, you're going to be able to play and earn money at the same time. So, raising your puppy in augmented reality. So you're going to be able to interact with your DOGAMÍ through augmented reality, AR, using the DOGAMÍ app. It's going to be available both on the Apple phone and also on Google Play. Androids, any Android, are going to be able to utilize and download the game. So you're going to earn Doga rewards when you take your DOGAMÍ to the Petaverse, like when you're engaging with it, you're doing different things, you're feeding it, you're playing with it, you're building it up. And all of these DOGAMÍs, when you first get them, all start out in the puppy stage, and then you'll get to have them grow up into like full grown stage, and then eventually they will enter the spirit stage, the normal cycle of life. So you're going to train, customize, build traits, and compete in challenges to earn more Doga, the Doga token, like I was saying. Currently, Doga is being traded at 12 cents a token. So, when they launched, it was like 7 cents. So it's gone up already 5 cents. It's been fluctuating with the market, but in the next bull run and this project getting off the ground, those tokens can be like, worth a good significant amount of money. So it might be a good idea to, even if you don't get in on their NFT, to purchase some of their Doga tokens. Not financial advice, just opinions and just, something to think about, but not financial advice. This is only educational viewing. So here's a video. I'm going to play this. It's a dog's world. The dogs of DOGAMÍ have come, bringing their loyalty and desire for human interaction. As they enter our lives, we will feed, train, and breed them, increasing their influence over our world. For millennia, they have been humanity's guide to another dimension, a realm of mystery and wonders beyond our imagination. Oh. I believe it might be freezing. Let me try that one more time. Since the dawn of time. Well, I don't want to take too much time trying to get the video to play. It seems like it might be freezing. So if you do go to dogamí.com, you can see this video play. Yeah, we're not going to do that. So scalable blockchain, because they are built on the Tezos blockchain, there is low gas fees. You're not paying a bunch of fees to mint these dogs or to transfer these dogs or to buy these items and do all that stuff. So you're enjoying low gas fees, playing and trading, excuse me, in the Petaverse. There's security first. Your hard-earned assets are safely stored no matter what device you use. And they're clean NFTs. So you're not using a ton of energy to mint these NFTs, very low carbon footprint, because they are using, again, the Tezos blockchain. So here's a picture of their roadmap. So how they are building the future of gaming. So Q1 2020 already passed, or Q1 of 2022, I should say. So the first alpha or the first gen alpha DOGAMÍ drop happened. We're ending Q2 in a couple days here, and the beta launch of the actual game started. The DeFi features of their token is started. The AR feature implementation, they're getting going. And then their first collaboration reveal did happen. And it's actually kind of cool because it's a major player in the retail space, and they got a project collaboration with Gap. So right now, all of the dogs, the clothes will have like Gap and things on it that you can purchase, sweaters and things like for the puppy. So I think that's kind of cool. And then status pending, obviously, because Q3 hasn't kicked off. The launch of DOGAMÍ mobile games, the deployment of the Petaverse real estate, and then cross-chain features, which is the Ethereum virtual machine to Tezos. So you'll be able to transact or move from one to one, Ethereum and Tezos. Not going to get into that. We'll go into that at a different time. Here's their advisory board and founders. You can like look deeper into who these people are, but great solid team of people, and their investors and partners. And any like FAQs or questions that you guys have about it can be here. My suggestion is that you really engage with DOGAMÍ and the community that they've built on oh my gosh, Discord. Because there's a lot of people there, and we're always talking, and we have a holders channel. So if you do end up having a puppy, like you can get into the holders channel, and we're talking, about breeding and about all these different things that can happen. So before I cut this video, I do want to show you when you click adopt the DOGAMÍ. This is the DOGAMÍ marketplace we're going to, and loading. What do you guys think about this while this is opening up? Drop it in the comments. What do you guys think about the DOGAMÍ project and what it's all about? Like, am I crazy? Like, are you looking at me going, what are you thinking, Brooke? You're just buying these virtual dogs. Like, what in the world? Yeah, guys, but I don't know that I think I'm crazy. But if you think I'm crazy, that's okay too. You can let me know in the comments. We can have a discussion around it. So this is their marketplace. This is not object.com. Like, and when you click to actually buy and you're ready to go, like it will bring you to object.com so you can make the purchase. You have to make the purchase of the dog in Tezos. See this XTZ at the end? That's the ticker symbol for Tezos. So basically, it's right now priced to lowest to highest. So you can get a puppy Welsh Corgi, which I do have one of those, 40 XTZ. I believe Tezos is trading at like $1.60 right now. So if you click on this to purchase that, if that's the dog you want, you can see all of the features of this dog. So you're not just looking at the dog virtually there, but you're then getting to see like, okay, so 240 Tezos is $360.40. Here is all the traits and the rarity score of that particular dog. It is level 1 because it hasn't actually been in the game yet. So that's, obviously not going to stay the same at level 1. And this is a male. No, why this is running so slowly, but I apologize. I guess this is requiring a lot of like information. So isn't this cool that you can just do like a virtual runaround of the dog and the color? And I think it's so awesome. Like, I really think that they've put a lot of time and energy into really creating this amazing project, you guys. I am so excited about it. And with that being said, I'm going to get ready and close this video out because, this has gone on very long. So hope that was very helpful. Hope you got a great overview of DOGAMÍ. Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof. I'm silly. I own it. I am all about that. Like I said, if you have not subscribed, please smash that subscribe button down below, and we will see you on the next one. For now, out.